2 Kings 4, sorry, from verse 1. The Bible says one of the wives of the sons of the prophet met Elijah and said, thy servant, my husband, is dead. It's not news. You are aware that my husband is dead. He said, but you know my husband feared God. But the creditor have come to take my children as bondmen. My husband feared God. If your wife say you fear God, you fear God. My husband feared God. So when it comes to relationship with God, there was not a problem. My husband was thy servant. In other words, my husband believed so much in you. So when it comes to covering, there was not a problem. But he died, not just a debtor, he handed over a legacy of debt to his children. Feared God, under a cover, but died a debtor, died a disgrace, died a misfit, died a shame, died a mockery, despite the fear of God. Yeah. I wish I'm talking to somebody here. Despite the fear of God, despite being under a covenant, the wife also knew those elements were important. But there was something the wife noticed, that all through, while the husband feared God, while the husband was under that covenant, there was an element the husband did not put into practice. The husband was around an anointing that could solve his problem, but he was silent about his problem. The husband was around an anointing that could solve his issue, but because he was a prophet, and Elijah was a prophet, he kept quiet over his matter. The husband was around an anointing that could bring potential solution. He kept quiet about it. The wife said, listen, I am not dying like my husband. Despite the fear of God, despite a covering, there is another thing that matters to stay in abundance: direction. I have come to you, sir. My husband feared God. My husband honored you. But my husband died without direction, so he died a debtor. So I have come to you, sir. What do I do? If my husband asked these questions, he would have come out of debt. Well, I wish somebody's following me. If my husband asked this question, he would not have remained in captivity. Sir, what do I do? He said, what do you have in your house? What do you have where? Talk to me. What do you have where? So it was in his house, yet he died without seeing it. What could have emancipated him was in his house, but his eyes could not see it. Was it obviously hidden? No, it was too irrelevant for him to take notice of. It was too ordinary for him to value. Oil. He was not aware, sir. Any oil produces groundnut oil, crude oil, engine oil. Any oil, whether it's groundnut oil, crude oil, engine oil, olive oil,